Hi, I'm in Music China in Shanghai, and in this video, we're gonna see how much free crap I can collect at this show from just random booths. Now, I already did this earlier this year in January at NAMM in California, but I feel like there's gonna be sort of different and also a lot more free crap potentially at this show. So, let's browse the booths and let's see what I can pick up. Okay, so right away, I went by some random booth. They had me scan a QR code that's probably now a virus on my phone, but they gave me a free t-shirt for it. I don't know what's on it because it's in a plastic bag. It's also extra large and I'm a medium, but who gives a shit? It's free. So you may ask yourself, Kalen, why are you crouching somewhere next to a water fountain and some dirt? Well, the reason for that is I accumulated a lot more free shit, and it's time to show you. So we went by the D'addario booth to record the ad portion of the Music China documentary because D'addario were kind enough to sponsor that documentary with, well, some money and also their Backline backpack and D-Bud earplugs. Even though the people I work with at D'addario weren't at that booth, they took very kindly to me visiting, and they gave my girlfriend and I one of these gift bags each, which include a hat. I feel so cool right now. One of these rainbow ball and t-shirts. I already have one of these. I've already worn one of these, but these are very comfortable, so I'll gladly take another one. This is 2XL, Jesus Christ. Is this Chinese 2XL, or is this gonna be a dress? Fuck, I'm a medium. Is this a ballpoint pen, or is this a fountain pen? It's a ballpoint, a D'addario pen, an XS branded microfiber cloth, and a bunch of stickers to slap all over my laptop, which already has a lot of stickers on it. This is a lovely hat. The hat is clearly the highlight of this gift bag. Also, the bag is branded. I like it. Continuing, we went by the Kaizen? I don't know. We went by that booth, so they made some really insanely cheap guitars. Like, I asked for the price on this Paisley Stratocaster type thing. They converted it to dollars for me. It was $45 US. That is the cheapest guitar in the universe. I made a video on the main channel, I think 2 years ago, where I bought the cheapest guitar available on the internet, and at the time that was 56 euro. But they also made strings. They had me pose for their website with a bunch of these strings, so I guess I'm the poster child of Kaizen strings now. I hope these are good, otherwise I'm suing them. But they also gave me 4 sets of strings. I think most of these are acoustic strings, I don't know, so these are useless. Electric, most of them are acoustic. Okay, cool. So it was Kaizen strings, and then the guitar company was called Taste, with a Y, and they gave us some water, so I hope this tastes good. And also, this hideous children's school bag that all the stuff came in. And that is it for day one. This is a lot of shit to carry. Also, I accidentally left my laptop in the backpack. All in all, my back hurts, and we're going back to the hotel for today, 2 hours before the end of the show. But there's 3 days left, so I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's day 3 out of 4 of Music China, and I've just walked by the Legato booth to say hi to those folks because we sent some emails back and forth at some point. They make pedals and powered pedal boards and all that stuff. And so they handed me an originally empty tote bag with just some business cards in it. So, +1 tote bag from Legato. And then I also got one extra large 100% cotton Legato t-shirt. I'm not sure if this is gonna fit me. Again, like, extra large in skinny Asian man size. So I don't know what that translates. They looked at my body and then went and grabbed what they thought would fit me. So about, I'd say 50% of the stuff that I got is actually going to end up fitting me, but 50 is better than 0. Moving on. So, I've returned to my hotel room with a gorgeous view over Pudong, Shanghai. I'm leaving the blinds shut on purpose. There was a lot more free stuff to obtain at Music China, and I didn't cover all of it on the perimeter of the show, so the rest is being covered now. But first, I've just popped by the corner store, so let's crack open one of China's perhaps most famous beers, Tsingtao. A can design similar to Stella Artois, and a price similar to water from a puddle. These Chinese cans are so unsatisfying because they don't have the same tab. Whatever cheers is in Chinese.
干杯.
That is surprisingly good. It's as good as a lager gets, I guess. I'm not a lager person. I do prefer me some much darker French or Belgian beer usually, but if I had to rate this, I wouldn't. I'm not qualified to rate beers. So besides a bunch of product catalog flyers, of course, which those brands just throw at you, especially as soon as they find out you're a YouTuber, because now they want me to make videos with whatever the difference between mini beast and mini bass is. But besides garbage like this, which I will take home because maybe I will make a video about Mini Beast, you don't know. There is another bag of stuff. We popped by one booth that specifically caught my eye because they have some extremely lightweight shotgun mics and stuff like that. I don't want to give away too much because I think I will be working with these people a lot more closely in the future. The company name is Deity Microphones. This is definitely the nicest tote bag that we got over the course of 4 days of Music China, and we got a lot of tote bags. Every single company that gave us something gave us a tote bag to carry it in. These are very, very nice. I see myself using this at some point. I don't really see myself using the Licado tote bag. And inside, we have one Deity t-shirt. Hold on. There you go. Now this is actually a high quality print. The back is like that, the rubbery sort of print, which is also quite nice and won't peel off for a long time. This shirt is incredibly nice. And this looks like it might actually fit me. I like the sort of college font that they've gone for here, I guess. I don't know what you would call this. To me, this is, if I typed in like Academy font into Google Fonts, then this is what would come up. Really nice shirt that I am actually going to wear. We have one Deity cap. This is definitely a cap. This has the D logo on it. It's not ugly, it just doesn't fit that well, but it is a cap. If it rains, you can wear it and your head won't get wet. Cheerio. Thank you to Deity for all this nice stuff and for the collaborations that will happen in the future. Moving on, we stopped by an amplifier booth. Now this was a joint booth between Hi Billy Amps and a company that I believe was called Bullet. I will put one of their amps on screen that caught my eye and that I actually tried. That amp was amazing, and even if it hadn't been amazing, it would have been a cool display piece simply because of the cab grill that they designed and the matching like Tolex face of the amp. That amp was so good though, and it looked so great. I desperately want one of those for my videos. I believe they're about $2.5 grand, like the head and cab combo, and I really want one of those, especially when I move into a new studio towards the end of next year. And at that booth, when we left, after I spoke to them for like 10 minutes and tried the amp for another 10, it was so nice, and they not only gave us some Hi Billy water, like 4 bottles of it, but they also, and this was the best gift I received over the course of the entire show, handed me one of these little mini amps from their booth. Now I did not ask for this or anything. We were about to leave and they were like, no, we want to give you something, pick a color. And of course I picked the green that matched the green amplifier that I played. I haven't tried one of these yet. I assume it's going to be about on par with one of those little Marshalls or the little orange amps. But unlike that Marshall thing that's made of a bunch of cheap plastic, which looks cool on my shelf in my studio, this thing is made of metal. This just looks cool, doesn't it? Now this is the Hi Billy Doll 5. This is an actual product they sell. It's not just like a promo piece or anything. They had a bunch of these at their booth. You can actually play this with headphones. It has a Bluetooth setting actually, so you can probably play music through this and like jam along to it. I don't expect this to sound amazing. I can't demo it for you because I don't have a guitar with me in the hotel room. But they gave me this little amp and the power supply to go with it. Thank you to Hi Billy Amps. I so hope that this won't be the last you see of them on my channels. But this is built super well. It looks really nice. I'm excited to, put this in the background of my videos, use this as a permanent set piece because of how cool it looks. Thank you to Hi Billy. This was the highlight of the free junk that I was handed at the show. Also, thank you to all of the booths that kept us hydrated. A bunch of the booths had water bottles, which are actually sort of there for the employees. But whenever we spoke to people about potentially making some videos together and stuff, which is sort of what I was there for, the networking, they would give us some water, and that is very nice because there's a lot of yelling at the show and it's very warm in Shanghai this time of year. So that was really awesome. Overall, Music China was a blast. This video is going to come out after my big documentary, so if you haven't seen that yet, hop over and watch that. Watch the documentary here, watch literally anything else here. If you want to support the channel, my affiliate links for Thomann and Sweetwater are in the description. If you want to do your gear shopping through those, I get 5%. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and...
干杯！